Okay, I'm going to show you guys the do-it-yourself awning that I made. I'm going to take it apart right now, or take it down right now. There's about 5 bungees that I need to take off on the outside, one on the inside. I only just made the cover for it recently. For 3 years before that, it never had a cover and it was totally fine. It would just get really dirty. It's a simple click to get this to lock into place. Just pull that, lock it in. The tension of the tarp keeps this connected. So you got to pull it a bit towards you or line it up on an angle facing up and then lock it down in place for the first side. You can straighten up the legs. You can put the legs down if you need water to run off of it. You could make these telescoping. So basic configuration. That took a little longer than usual for the video, but otherwise you're covered super quick. So with these bungee cords now that I use to hold it all together, these still get used for different things. So you have 2 configurations for this kind of extra tarp that I didn't want to cut off. You can make sort of a sidewall, or you can put it up here, use it as a, just to keep it out of the way so you can keep your view. So a couple of these bungees go into the grommets and they pull the tarp tight left to right. If you want the this tarp to stop flapping around, bungee just goes through, wrap it around there, and attach it. So same thing over here. Now I'm like 6'2", 6'2.5". I can easily walk under this, but that really has no merit on anything because it just depends on where you connect it to the vehicle. Really, it's the length of these legs that matter. So I just made sure it was good enough for me to walk under when it's fully extended. If I had to go higher, you could put a log or something underneath just to get a little bit extra height. Now the other option, you can just undo this. And this one. This is the configuration that we use the most. It's just nice to have that little bit of protection. This awning has been in use for about 3.5 years. I haven't had any real problems with it. At least once in the wind when I didn't tie it down, I did get a pole bent. My fault. Everything else has stood the test of time. This is the original tarp. It's a heavy duty tarp. Some of the grommets are starting to just barely rip a little. There's been a couple of little holes in it from sparks and things like that from fires, maybe from some rubbing. So a piece of duct tape over that tends to resolve the problem. We're going to go ahead and take a look around it so you can see what it looks like. So it's made out of 3/4 inch conduit all the way around. I found the design on another YouTube channel. If I can find it again, I will link to it. I did make some changes, such as the way that I connected on the end here. So we'll go ahead, take this down, remove your guy line. There you go. Do it. All the way around. And at one point, instead of using bungees to keep the top, or the tarp tight, that's what these ones do. They go through the grommet and pull it against this to keep the tarp nice and tight up top. I was using Velcro. The Velcro would just get filthy. It wouldn't work as well. I also did have a cover, which is one of the reasons why we get so dirty. But it was a pain. To use bungees with the ball, they work perfect. So I disconnect both ends, pull them in slightly so that the top has something to ride along. I just keep it pulled tight. Just roll it up. First side. So it'll still be a little bit wobbly because there's only one bungee holding it together in the middle right now. So a couple more around it. In fact, my guy line can go in here too. So that's it. It's all put away. Takes no time to put this thing up, to put it down. Super quick, probably like less than a minute to bring it down. So when it's raining and you really want to get out of that rain, this is super quick just to get set up into its basic configuration.